Hello, welcome to today's American Flyer Trains. I enjoy everything about American Flyer Trains by A.C. Gilbert, including but not limited to research, documentation, literature, collaboration, catalog, collect, rebuild, restore, maintain, and operate based upon engineering practices, factory specifications and standards, and lessons learned and applied knowledge shared through value-added quality content. One outcome following those who publish documentation like books, periodicals, white papers, plus collaborations with subject matter experts and vendor partners is a collection of trains from 18 Gilbert catalog sets and numerous iconic Gilbert accessories, each rebuilt and restored to high operational standards. I'm beginning a new series. This video and others to follow share non-catalog train sets added to my collection, influenced primarily by prototypes discovered in classic trains, classic toy trains, and white papers available through public web resources. Part 1. Union Pacific Coal Train. The vision is create a fully burdened coal train to operate on high rail elevated section of Mountain Division track, complementing adjacent mining operations plus Union Pacific freight and passenger trains on lower at-grade mainline tracks. Requirements are: 1. A minimum of 5 hopper cars with simulated coal loads. 2. Union Pacific freight diesel, capable of excellent creep or scaled speed, sound effects, and added benefit, like the American Flyer by Lionel GP7 FlyerChief with remote control. Meeting those requirements are the 480/42 Union Pacific EMD GP7 diesel, number 125, the FlyerChief by Lionel, made between 2017 and 2018. Up first in the consist, meeting those requirements, is the American Flyer by Gilbert 242/16 Union Pacific 3-bay Tuscan hopper. This was produced by Gilbert from 1958 to 1960. This one has a simulated coal load, a resin cast to fit made by the previous owner or a third-party vendor. Next in the consist is American Flyer by Gilbert number 940 Wabash Black Hopper, produced by Gilbert from 1953 to 1957. Now this one has a kit-bashed simulated coal load. I created it from ground tires and just using some household items such as styrofoam and Elmer's glue. I have at least one video back in my archives that shows how this was done. Look for Tip and Technique, build simple simulated coal load for 649/42 bay hopper. I'm going to put that full title in the description below to aid your searching for it, although it doesn't have to go too far back. And I'm going to try to post the link, although I don't think YouTube welcomes links inside of the descriptions. I basically used about a quarter inch styrofoam, tightly cut to fit into the bay, lowered about a quarter of an inch. I basically just coated that styrofoam with Elmer's glue. Any kind of carpenter's glue would work. Then I sprinkled the cut up tire on it, pressed it down, made sure it was thoroughly covered, let it dry 24 hours. Came back, and instead of brushing on the glue, I mixed a 50-50% compound in a small pump spray of 50% water and 50% Elmer's glue and misted it on top of the coal. Now that bonded not only the coal to coal, but also bonded what new coal I had just sprinkled on top. Then I just pressed it down into the car and it made a nice simulated load. This is also American Flyer by Gilbert, number 921, the CB&Q Tuscan hopper with Gilbert plastic simulated coal load. It was in the inventory and is probably very recognizable from 1953 to 1956. This is the second American Flyer by AC Gilbert 640 Wabash Black hopper, made in 1953 with the kit bash simulated coal load. Now this is the first one I did. I piled the coal on just a little bit too high. I thought once I got through with it, but it's very firm. The coal won't move, it won't come off because it was misted with that 50-50 mixture of Elmer's glue and water in just a tiny pump spray. Worked very well to bond it together. Another American Flyer by Gilbert 640 Wabash Black hopper from 1953. However, this one has Gilbert's plastic simulated coal load. I was able to purchase 3 of those just through eBay. And it took a while to do that until they showed up as products available, but eventually they did, and of course they just snap right into the car, and you can pop those out to run empties, or you can pop them in to run the simulated coal load. And finally, the American Flyer by Gilbert 640 American Flyer Gray Hopper from 1949 to 1953. Now this one is a Type 2 unpainted gray plastic body with lettering stamped in black. It too has the Gilbert simulated coal load. Again, it also pops out, in and out. You'll also notice that this one is link couplers. If you look down toward the left at the bottom. So one of these cars, I think it's that last kit bashed Wabash 640, I made a hybrid. I put it with both link and knuckle couplers, and that's how I was able to assemble the train. So let's take a look at it and see if the FlyerChief, with its excellent creep speed, can simulate this being a heavy load. That was the whole idea. Make the train run slow, make it look like it's working hard, and make it look more realistic.